What's up? This is Mark DeRosa.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're
Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
It's the moment these players have been waiting for. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is on the show, and it's coming up next. Clayton Kershaw gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
Yandy Diaz is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. Stepping into the box, Brandon Lau. First offering on its way.
nope, ball one.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
In now, Tyler Glasnow. A ball and no strikes. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. In there, a base hit.
I can't believe this guy hasn't been smiling all the way down to first base. For an American League pitcher who doesn't get a chance to work on this much, maybe takes BP a couple times a year. For him to be in a World Series game focused on executing pitches and to mix in a big base hit, what a special moment.
At the plate, Hunter Renfroe, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So stepping in, Manuel Margot. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Ready with the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. One and 1. Here it is. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Yeah, and we didn't waste any time getting things going here. 2 outs and the base is loaded, and the next at bat could set the tone for the entire rest of the game. If he can get out of this mess without any damage, he's going to know he can shut the door all game long. And with this home crowd on his side, they'll be going wild, but that's a big if.
Joey Wendell digs in now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. One and 0. Here it is. Swung on but fouled off to the left. The set and the 1-1. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. Rays leave him loaded. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Tyler Glasnow is on the mound here on the road for Game 1 of the World Series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. 1-2 now.
Count to 1-2.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Here's Corey Seager, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Seager is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Now here's the pitch. Count remains 2-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So 1 gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. He's set and the pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the stretch. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Misses. Ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away. And with 2 away here in Game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these two teams took to get where they are tonight. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. From the belt, the pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
0-2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1 left for LA. Still no score. So coming to the plate, Willie Adames, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The pitch. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
You get a swing like that, you know the hitter made up his mind he was swinging no matter what on that pitch.
And it's quickly 0-2. Now here's the pitch. To third. Turner has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Into the box now, Kevin Kiermaier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike with the breaking ball.
0-1.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And the pitch.
At the ball. 2-1.
No score here as we play inning number 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
A full count to the Rays center fielder.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Here now is Mike Zunino. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have.
And another foul ball. The 1-2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Here now the 2-2. Right side hit hard. Reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Last half of the second set to go, and next will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball one.
Glasnow is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. He tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see.
That's an interesting note, Matty D. I think one of the things that he doesn't give himself enough credit for, when he falls behind in the count, 2-1, 3-1, he's the kind of guy that's just not going to lay one in there and let you whack it. He'd rather start with a fresh count to a new batter. So I wouldn't look at that as a negative. He just isn't the kind of guy that's real aggressive when he falls behind in the count.
2 balls and a strike to count. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. To short. Throw to first is in time for the first down. Stepping up to the plate, Cody Bellinger. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now the pitch.
2-0.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Fouled off. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Stepping in now, Chris Taylor, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Swing and a miss, 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground out to short. Adames scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And the pitch. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Diaz, a Cuban-born ball player. This is his first year at the big league level. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Grounded to third. Turner's got it. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Well, when you're making that throw all the way across, you've got to make sure you gather and fire, because if you don't, the ball will sink on you. Looked like he tried to finesse that one a bit too much, and they'll hit him with an error.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Brandon Lau. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a high chopper. One there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play for the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Tyler Glasnow. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Coming to the plate now, Hunter Renfroe. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball. Count
1-0. Third inning, no score to this point. That's inside. 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The 2-0.
Yep, that ball went out.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
That one's in there. 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Ready for another chance? Manuel Margot, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Ready with the 1-0. A high fastball is in there. The set and the 1-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-1 pitch. 2-2.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Lau over at second. Renfroe on at first with 2 down. And this one's in the dirt. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. The payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Rays strand a pair. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Margot's under it. 1 out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And the catcher Austin Barnes will dig into bat next. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball, that's in.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Renfroe is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. And now pitch on the way.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Now the 1-1 pitch. The Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And that retires the side. Dodgers down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Fouled away. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Betts on the run, but this will land untouched. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. When you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt, that's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And he fouls this one off. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
So here's Mike Zunino, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. Comes set, the 0-1. Hit down the line at first. Adames stands at second with 2 gone. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
One and 2. Here it is.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as the 2016 National League Rookie of the Year, Corey Seager, settles in to start things out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball. 1-1.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Kiermaier. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in now, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
The 0-1 delivery. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Now the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
The 3-0 pitch is offered at and missed for the first strike.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, race manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. Makes the play, 1 away. So striding in, Brandon Lau. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Here's the first pitch to him. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Got him, and that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Standing in now, Tyler Glasnow. A ball and no strikes. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. That's popped up. Taylor ranging into shallow right. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Strike two.
After two great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
The 2-2.
Count is 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And it's fouled away. Liner towards second. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Oh, 1, here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1, on to first, and they turn the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Very high, 2-1.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Down the line and fair, that's a hit. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking, too, right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Here's Jock Peterson now. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike one. Taylor at second with 2 down. Just manages to foul that fastball off to the left, and he's in a hole now, down 0-2. Now the 0-2. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
From the stretch, the 1-2. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Hard hit ball to short. Adames picks it up. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Dodgers leave one. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Hunter Renfroe. Couple of walks for him thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
The 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Now in the box, Manuel Margot. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. So 2 outs now in the Tampa Bay 6th. And digging in next will be Joey Wendell. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
2 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball, and it sailed on it.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Standing in, Austin Barnes. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way. Now Paul up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Two balls and a strike to count to Austin Barnes. Two and two to the Dodgers catcher. And that's ball three now as it just misses below the zone.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Here's Mookie Betts as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. The 0-1 on its way.
I got a ball, one strike.
Line drive base hit. Now the Rays manager is going to take that slow walk out toward the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. John Curtis enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 0-1, here it comes. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. 1-2 now. Curtis, a native Texan. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. The 1-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
At the plate now, Justin Turner, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for L.A. We are still scoreless. Riding in once again, Willie Adames. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, one away. One out now in the Tampa Bay seventh, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope. No one, nope.
Kershaw still unscored upon here through 6 1/3 innings. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Next pitch coming up here will make it an even 100 for the ball game. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound, and he'll put this away for the second out. Ready now, Mike Zunino. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Giving chase is Bellinger. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Still no score. Number 71 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. Next up is Max Muncy.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Here's the pitch.
2-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
A.J. Pollock will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fouled away. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Another try at 2-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Got him. So here's Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he fouls this one off. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Dodgers leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Dylan Floro has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Yandy Diaz. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger is there, and he has it for the first out. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher, and he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Hey, Matty B, this guy had it going in this one. You look down at the bottom of that scroll. 10 strikeouts. He hit that swing and miss stuff from the beginning all the way to the end in this one.
To the plate now, Brandon Lau. Chopper foul. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1 home is laid off of down and in. The 2-1. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Austin Meadows will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's wide, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. That one's in there, 3-1. Into his motion, and the 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. 2 out, nobody on. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we still have no score. Ryan Thompson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Will Smith is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. And that misses for ball 1. He'll lead it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium. Back up the middle, and that'll be a base hit, so it's a pinch hit single here to get him started in the home half of inning number 8.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll just scoop this away to make sure it stays foul. So we'll see if they keep the bunt on here with 2 strikes. Ready with the 1-2. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Man, that's going to drive the manager insane. He loses control of his release point, and now the go-ahead run moves 90 feet closer to scoring. He's going to have to make some good pitches now to get out of this.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together. First pitch coming. Here it is. Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
That evens it up 1-1. A look, now the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Smith on second, Barnes at first with no outs. Nip the corner, 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2 and then misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third down.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Here's Corey Seager. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. The go-ahead run will score. Now a third runner heading for the plate. Now the relay home, and he is in there.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Aaron Luke is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. So now to the plate, Justin Turner, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Luke has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. From the stretch. Three runs already home here. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Into the box, Max Muncy, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. No hits to this point. And it's fouled away. Still only one out in the inning. right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for, taken for a strike.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Hard hit ball to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only one out.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Runners are at the corners with one man out. A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Hot shot on the ground is short. Adames brings it in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're on to the 9th here in game 1. Dodgers lead this one 3-0. Will Smith takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning. Kenley Jansen comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Hunter Renfroe.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
First pitch of the at-bat. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. Pitch on the way. Fouled away. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull the trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch cut it, it's by him for strike 1. Renfro aboard here at first with nobody out. Even 1-1 count to Margot. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-1 home. He's in there for strike number 2. Comes with a slider there as it's lifted down the line in left. Smith is there, 1 away. Now at the plate, Joey Wendell. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
At the plate, Willie Adames. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Kenley Jansen is one of the best in the business, and he knows how to pitch out of jams. He's in one right now, and I wouldn't bet against him.
1-1. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
First and second now, 1 man out. And he missed again, high and away this time, 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we're going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Taylor is calling for it. 2 down.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Striding into the box, Mike Zunino. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. The 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. Bellinger fields cleanly. And not in time as the run scores. The run scores from second. It's now a 3-2 contest.
Boy, Dero, talk about so close, but yet so far. One strike from getting out of this inning, but a big two-run base hit right there.
Yeah, that batter was able to control his emotions. Not a guy who fears going deep in the count right there, and he was able to come through.
Jake McGee gets the call here as he'll try and look for one out to finish this thing off. Randy Arozarena will come on now and pinch run here. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Yandy Diaz. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers have started this World Series on the right foot. They're victorious here at home as this ball game is over.
Man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. One pitch and he gets the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch, so he just figured he'd end it quickly and hit the showers. Good call.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And guys, a Dodger victory may not have been possible here without the start turned in by this man, Clayton Kershaw. Take a snapshot of that. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
(3-2) the finish in tonight's game. The Dodgers win the World Series opener and take a 1-0 lead. Dylan Floro takes home the win. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Wackney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.